Is it worth it? $10 a week, 5 weeks. Can we progress in this game? Can we have fun? And you don't want to miss what we got. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Blazing here. Welcome back to the channel, and thanks for joining me on another Raid Shadow Legends video. All right, so we are on the $10 whale account. Now, I'm not going to sit here and bore you with every single detail that we have done since the last time. I'll give you a slight recap and then tell you where I'm planning to progress after this. We did get some big things done on the account, and it's actually, let's just don't hate me for what I'm about to show you. 30 days in, let's feel the luck.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Don't do this to me. Yeah! Oh! Whoa! Okay, just don't hate me, please. That's all I can ask. We are, 30 days in, 33 days in, I believe, at this point, right? And I just want to say a real quick thing here on the chase for Adlin. Adlin's a very subpar champion, but I do love the fact of how they're doing the login, right? We're getting some little bit of extra rewards, and we will eventually get some of the gear here. But phase 2 is actually one of my favorite things here. I'm really, really loving this. Kudos. Very great job, Plarium. All right, so let's start champion-wise. What has changed? Well, as you guys can see here, we have a Prince Kaimar on the account. Don't do this to me. Yeah! Don't hate me. Don't hate me. A CC luck right there. Oof, a CC luck right there. Oof. I know some accounts have gone years without getting one, and our first legendary, it was like 15 or no, like 56 shards in, and we got a Prince Kaimar. It was, we had a 10 pop. Don't do this to me. Yeah! We popped it on the 2x, and it paid off. But other than that, we did manage to get our high Katoon, right? So 30 days in now definitely is going to help us quite a bit, right? So now we can start making our arena team. We can start getting a speed booster. We can start getting, getting a solid reviver along with Kaimar. Don't do this to me. Yeah! Come in and strip, and then, put probably Gembo as our nuker, but we'll use kill until we get Gembo ready. Other than that, we haven't really pulled anything big on the account. Don't do this to me. Yeah! It's just been the same ones we did instantaneously as soon as we got Kaimar. Don't do this to me. Yeah! The CC luck right there. The CC luck right there. Move him up to a 6-star. Where do I plan to go with champions after this? I am going to go for the new fusion in May, so I'm going to start saving and hoarding all my resources that I can for that, because it looks like he's going to be very strong for my account. So other than that, next on my wish list, if I could get anything, would probably be a good support. And when I mean good support, I don't mean a Duchess right off the rip, a CC luck right there. Although if I did get a Duchess, I wouldn't be too upset, but something else along, maybe like a White Queen and Cora, who I guess at this point has surpassed Duchess. But yeah, I feel like getting a good solid support to help me move into down the line, that would be good. Ideally, Demitha, I want you to come home. Progression overwise in dungeons, faction wars and stuff. Let's see where I've been. Now, dungeons, we're pretty much the same spot where we have been. We got most of everything up to either 15 or 17 on the potion keeps. We're pushing that pretty hard. Kaimar actually helped us skyrocket that. Don't do this to me. Yeah! The CC luck right there. The CC luck right there. He's just such strong support, right? We are now farming stage 15 of Minotaurs, so we are putting everything we can when we're not farming, let's say, dungeons or anything else in particular for a event that the account needs, we are farming out masteries, and we're surely but surely getting to them, right? As for dungeons, Ice Golem, we're sitting at stage 14, so we can start getting that nice 6-star gear out of it. Not the fastest run, but stage 14 and 13, pretty decent, right? Trying to get that 6-star gear is going to be helpful. Spider-wise, we're sitting at stage 10 at 1:30. I really need to kind of work a little more on this, and it's more trying to get books at this point, right? I need books on my Mordecai to be able to help out with the HP burn to go further up. Let's talk about Dragon. I've been spending a lot of time in Dragon, especially now because we have that 2x Dragon. Stage 17, we're at 3 minutes. We're just farming gear. We haven't really done too much optimization on the team just because we know it's going to require a lot of silver. So we're trying to wait for that free gear removal, but we are farming everything we can in this area. As for Fire Knight, we haven't shown it much love. We really should. I'm trying to get any sort of multi-hitters or an ally attack champion. I think an ally attack champion would be really great on this. I think I might have to level Hydra out just because she has the ally attack and is going to help us out a little bit, right? So we will start pushing a little further on this. We haven't shown it as much love, but it is one of the more difficult dungeons for an early game account to tackle. Sand Devils, not touched it, and Phantom Shogun, not touching it, right? Let's talk about Faction Wars. We are starting to level some champions out to at least a 4-star to get the couple of beginning stages in. Again, we don't have a lot in the account, right? So what we've been doing is any rares, because we have that stupid quest that says use 1 rare champion in a Faction War team. We're trying to get at least 1 in each faction to be able to at least get that quest done, because trying to get those dailies is important, right? We get a book, a Lego book every month, and a 5-star chicken, very important on the account, right? So Faction Wars, we haven't pushed out a lot. We're at about 56 out of 945. It's going to take some time. All right, arena-wise. So 3v3, we've just been doing our fights, right? Nothing crazy. We just got our 1-man defenses in. We're taking... How are we winning this? I don't know. Our defense is not... Yeah, okay. I don't know how that happened, but we have been using everything we can on the energy because it is the most important thing for us right now. And then everything else goes into buying the shards, right? But other than that, you can see here, we did a whole bunch of 1-man teams, and that was what we want, right? Live Arena, right? Not Live Arena. We're not even anywhere near that. Classic Arena. We've got a team in right now, right? I'm going to have to start putting in a better team just because I need to climb up to Gold 1 because that's where I'm at with my mission quests at this point. And so I need to try to get that done, right? Trying to get those extra Lego books out of that and the resources, plus being able to build up my Great Hall a little better with gold emblems instead of the silver ones is going to help out a lot and make it a little faster for me, right? So I'm going to start putting in a team and I'm going to start pushing to climb. As for Clam Boss, nothing's changed here. We're now at a 3-key consistent, right? For the Guardian chest, which is great. We start getting some shards, gems. I'm really hoping to try to get some of these epic books. Most of the gear-wise that I'm getting here is pretty much being sold unless it's a 4-star epic or a 5-star rare. I will keep some of the uncommon gear just because of the set bonus, depending on what we can get, at least for a Faction War champion, right? Hydra, we have not touched it. We're not going to. We're nowhere near doing anything there, right? If we get a key or if we get the quest that says do a key in it, we do it. We just go in and out and call it a day. Doom Tower. Now, Doom Tower, we did progress through some of the stages. We're sitting on Scarab right now, and I don't have a good solution. At this point, if I could get a Metal Shaper in, I might be able to do something here, or maybe a Lordric Falconheart. But we don't have any solid nukers on the account that are going to help us, or enough destroy gear to help us take the shield down. So at this point, it kind of is what it is. We're going to wait. But at least we opened up the first stage, right? Magma Dragon. So we can at least start farming that out to try to get some resources, silver, right, from the forge. And we can at least start doing some completing the quest, right? Because you got to spend some keys in Doom Tower before you complete your daily rotation for your quests. And Centranos, Cursed City, this account's not going to see it that anytime soon. Arbiter missions, we are doing pretty good here. Because we don't have every single one open for, you know, like we do like the first week, we're pretty much tamed at this point. We are, we've got to keep an eye on whenever the keeps are being opened up, because that's what's going to start hindering our progression. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. There's nothing in here that I'm not going to be able to complete. I do need to start getting ready to fuse just gesticular. Sounds kind of gross, actually. You know what, I'm going with this.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
But we do have that coming up, so I'm projecting that I should probably have my Arbiter sometime within the next 30 days. And I'm really hoping so, right? She's going to also help out my account a lot. As for what I'm planning to do next with like the challenges, I need to finish this. Like I was saying, we're working on getting some 6 stars up. This is kind of where we're at with that spot. I need to get an Orgrin jailer for this to be able to steal this. Because I don't have anything like a monkey or anything like that. And then a heal reduction, I got to find a champion in my arsenal that has it. I think Scion might have one. And then here we're doing pretty good. You know, we've pushed far enough into these quests where you can see we're at the legendary book status, right? Or 3 out of 5. So again, here we're going to start putting some work trying to get this part done for the artifact challenge. Pretty easy. But the champion challenge is just going to be time gated by what I can do for food, basically. I can't just willy-nilly level out any particular champion. I got to look at the skill kit and make sure, right? Because we don't have a lot of resources and we're not whaling out, even though we are a $10 whale. Where do we plan to go from here now? All right, so still we've only done 2 transactions on the account. I did see a pack in here today that I'm analyzing to see if it's going to be a good offer, and it is not this one, but this one right here. I'm thinking 1400 energy, 4 4-star chickens, and then here, ideally, the brews are becoming pretty valuable, even though it's not the best one, but I'm not at the point where I'm farming arena yet, so trying to put this in isn't going to help out. The 300 silver, I'm not even going to get 1 or half, I guess I should say, upgrade out of this. And as for the multi-battles, if I was strictly playing mobile, I would put a little more emphasis on this than anything else. But I think something like this is what I'm looking to do. And the 1400 energy is going to help me get this champ training done, right? We have expired on our monthly gem pack, so it's going to be kind of hard to figure out, do I want to go on the monthly gem pack or do I want to go with that one? Again, I haven't spent anything in the last couple of weeks because I haven't found anything, right? Just because we have the $10 doesn't mean that we're just going to spend it on anything that comes up. We still need to look at the deal and make sure it's valuable and make sure it's actually going to work on our account. So there's CC luck right there. As much as I would love to buy this offer, I don't think it's going to be worth it over the gem pack. So I think I might have to skip on this again and wait till next week and see what happens, if I can find something else. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with the purchasing. Like, we haven't really done anything else. These are the transactions that have been done on the account. Hasn't changed, right? What do I plan to do now? Well, we did actually win our CBC, so shout out to everybody in the clan that helped out. You know, it looked for a while like we were doing pretty good, and then these guys all of a sudden woke up and started putting up some points, but we did do pretty good, right? Shout out to Sus over here for putting up some points. Alex, Winthrop, or Winter Song, right? All these guys here, great job. Thanks. I do love this guy right here. Love Blazin. Love you too, bud. I'm guessing this guy is part of the takeover that I'm doing for the sponsor. By the way, if you want a $10 gem pack, hit me up on Discord. All you have to do is basically get to campaign 12 or beat normal campaign, I guess I should say, and open up 2 void shards, level 25, and you get yourself a $10 monthly gem pack. So we did win CVC. As for events here, artifact enhancement, I'm gonna max this out. We still have, what is it, like 2 more days, so I'm gonna push a little bit more on that. Summon rush, we've got one coming up tomorrow. 2x sacreds, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm going into hibernation mode just for the new fusion, and so I've got about a month to prepare for it, right? Champ training, I'm gonna go hard on this, trying to get the primal, right? The points have just scaled up for me. I did hit level 49 on the account, so I'm teeter-tottering close to that 50, which means my point threshold is going to increase. Tournaments, I'm currently first in Dragon. I am going to put as much as I can in to try to get this epic book. And hey, if I can get some of that 6-star Relentless this early, I'll take it. I'll take it. But yeah, so what do I plan on going from this point on? Again, hibernation mode for the new fusion. I'm going to continue farming out whatever I can for Dragon. I really need to start pushing the masteries on the account for the champions that I'm going to build. You know, trying to get those War Master procs and everything is just what's going to make the runs a little bit faster. My next 6-star is going to be, at this point, I looked long and hard, and I think Genbo is going to be my next one. And the reason for that is he's a strong nuker, right? I can use him both for arena and PvE, and he's going to take a little more out of Kill. Kill is probably going to be rebuilt to prioritize the A3 for the spider, not spider, sorry, for the dragon. I want to be able to try to get a consistent dragon team, so having our decreased defense put down, then having our Gembo nuke the ads, along with Kaimar for the reset, High Katoon coming in as the turn meter boost. I'm probably looking at having a team like that. Ideally, I want to try to get a team that does everything, right? It's going to be a little hard, but we'll figure it out. I've got a couple of weeks, so I really need to start focusing more on the account and pushing more. After our Gembo is completed, our next one is actually going to be probably Tyrell, just because I've got him closely booked. I was thinking about High Katoon, but the thing with High Katoon is if I'm getting Arbiter, or if I'm planning on getting Arbiter within the next 30 days, I don't want to invest in her. Not that she's not worth it as an epic champion, but I don't want to invest in her when I'm going to be able to put everything I can in Arbiter. I'd rather have the chickens ready to put them in Arbiter. Thanks again for checking out the video, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out in Discord. I'm always available. Thank you again for following on Twitch and on YouTube. Appreciate you guys very much. And if you have the time, make sure to join us on Sunday for the Knights of Teleria podcast, where we talk about everything Raid Shadow Legends. You get some of your favorite streamers, content creators for Raid Shadow Legends, and it's just a very fun time to have. We have some good banter along the way, and we try to be as brutally honest as possible. That said, guys, wish you all the best. Wish you all the best RNG luck you can possibly have on your shard pulls or whatever you're doing in Raid. And as always, much love, much appreciation. Be safe, be well, be good to each other, and I'll catch you guys next time.